What's up, everybody? This is Trinity Gamer 333 here again with you today to bring you the third part in our Xenoverse 3 series, in which I'll be talking about just some new ideas and topics for the Xenoverse franchise and what they could implement into their next game, and just any ideas that the general community might have, or what we have as a community have wanted in a Dragon Ball game forever. And I call this, as I say every time, the Dragon Ball game to end all Dragon Ball games. And today we'll be talking about part 2 modes, sub part 2 tournament modes. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first tournament is the generic world tournament mode, and this is quite obvious. You'll have a bracket as well. So the bracket size options will vary. You can have it be 4, 8, 16, or 32 to match up with even-based fights. And then you'll have customizable settings such as the time and the strength of the opponents and the item usage as well. That's allowed within the tournament. You will also have character selection for the whole bracket, so you can choose who is where. If you want to put Goku up against Krillin, you put Goku up against Krillin. If you want to put Yamcha up against Beerus, you can put Yamcha up against Beerus. Alright? It doesn't really matter. You can choose the bracket and you pick it how you want it. Okay? So next, you can pick any character, including custom characters, to fight with. So if you want to fight as Vegeta for the day, you fight as Vegeta. If you want to fight as your character, your Namekian, your Frieza race character, your Saiyan, you pick that. You can pick them as well to fight in the tournament. This is only a 1v1 mode, so there will not be any team modes involved with this, because this is a straight-on World Martial Arts tournament, and that's how it's supposed to be, 1 versus 1 every time. And then there can be an online mode or a single player mode, so you can go online and you can fight against other people online in a tournament style bracket. Or in the single player mode, you can design your own bracket and who you fight against and all that stuff. And then this tournament stage arena is always the map that you use. You wouldn't go anywhere else. Okay, you can lose by falling out of bounds, kind of getting knocked out of bounds, kind of similar to the way Budokai 3 did it when you fought on the tournament stage by getting knocked out of bounds. That's pretty similar to how I think that they should include on this. So if you get hit down and you land on the ground, you're out of bounds. You can also lose by KO. So if you get knocked out, you lose. Now, and if you win this overall thing, then you should, I think, win a fair amount of Zenny for you to buy stuff in the hub or whatever. So yeah, that's the world tournament mode. Let's move on. Now we'll have the Cell Games mode. This mode it will be the Cell Games, and it'll have a bracket size option the same as the tournament mode, 4, 8, 16, and 32. Customizable settings, time and strength and item usage. Character selection for the whole bracket. And you can pick any character, including custom characters, same as tournament mode. There will be online mode and single player mode. It'll use the Cell Games arena always. And you lose by knockout. You don't lose by ring out, you lose by knockout. Now, you cannot be revived, and I'm saying that because there is a team mode that I think should be involved with this. I think there should be a Team Cell versus Team Goku tournament mode. So you guys can pick a team that you're on, and you go through the bracket together, and you'll fight against other teams that are of that same one. So you'll have Team Gokus versus Team Gokus, and then on the other side you'll have Team Cells versus Team Cells. And at the end you'll have the best Team Goku versus the best Team Cell, whether it's a 2v2, 3v3, or 4v4. Now we'll move on, and you win Zenny the same as that one. In the other world tournament, I believe that you should do the same thing. Customize settings, time and strength, and item usage. Character selection for the whole bracket. Can pick any character, including custom characters. Online mode or single player mode. You cannot be revived. It'll use the other world tournament stage always as well. Go until KO or knocked out of bounds. So this is a mixture between the Cell Games and the world tournament mode. You can be knocked out of bounds, or you can get knocked out and then you lose either way. You could join a team you want to represent, and it varies based on the team you represent. So you can represent the North, the South, the East, or the West. And whichever team you decide to represent is the team that you'll fight for in the bracket, and then the best one of each will eventually face each other and go and win. So, and then there could be a two-team mode. You can have North versus South, in the brackets, or East versus West, or North versus East, or North versus West. 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s. Very simple. And you win TP medals for this as well as Zenny. Now this is a new one. This one I think would be one of the most unbelievable installments in a game, period, if they do this. There are so many Battle Royale game modes out there right now, such as PUBG or, even Fortnite Battle Royale. They need to implement this into Dragon Ball. And this is the Tournament of Power tournament mode. Okay? In this mode, you could do the same thing. Customize settings, time and strength and item usage. You can choose the characters that you want to select for the whole bracket. And now you'll understand why I emphasize whole bracket in a second. You can pick any characters, including custom characters, online mode or single player mode, World of Void Arena always. You go until KO or if you get knocked out of bounds. Cannot be revived. And you choose which universe to represent. You can represent 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, or 11. You don't represent any of the exempt universes because these universes made it to the tournament because their mortal levels were not high enough. There's a reason they're here. So you represent one of them. Now, up to 4 players or computers per team will fight in an all-out Battle Royale team. And there will be 8 teams fighting at once. So a 4v4, v4, 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 v4. 32 fighting at once in the ring. I don't want to do 10 per team because that would be unbelievable. 80 people fighting in the ring at once would be way too much. I think 32 is doable. That is why I'm saying this, because I think that you can have 32 people fighting at a time. Yes, it would be a chaotic mess, but that's the whole point. The Tournament of Power was. There was people flying everywhere, blasts going everywhere, people getting knocked out left and right. You didn't know where it was coming from. I just think this would be something that would be really cool to add a Battle Royale mode into the Dragon Ball franchise in this type of fashion, this huge of a stage, and I think that would just be incredible. You could choose which characters are fighting for the computers and what universes they're on as well. If you're in single player mode, that is, you could choose. You can have Jiren fight for Universe 3, and you can have Basil fight for Universe 2. You could change it up how you want it. And then you have the huge fighting arena in the World of the Void. Okay? And this map needs to be huge. I mean, bigger than almost any other map because of the fact that you're going to have 32 people fighting at once. You need a little bit of breathing room. And then you need to have somewhat destructible, constantly changing the battle. I think that, how the tournament stage is destructible in the show, it should be destructible in the game mode as well because of the fact that, it's going to constantly change the battle. When you start to get down, and you get down to 10 people left, 5 people left, 3 people left, 4 people left, 2 people left, you want to have a constant changing environment and not just the same old, I could see you right across the arena, so let's come fight. You have sneak attacks, all that sort of stuff. And I think that'd just be something that'd be really cool. And then anyone can attack anyone from a different universe. You aren't limited to Universe 3 can only attack Universe 9 or Universe 4 can only attack Universe 6. Same as the Tournament of Power on the show. Anybody can attack anybody that's on a different universe team. Okay? So, also, I think that another important thing is you could choose to either have no flying implemented, so everybody's on the ground, and nobody's flying unless they have wings, if we include winged characters. Okay? But nobody can fly unless you want to turn it off, and if you want to turn it off, then people can fly around the arena, but it's going to be harder to get out of bounds if they do that. So I just think it should be an option, though, just because it would make for an interesting change of pace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and subscribe to me at TrinityGamer333. Leave a like and a comment your thoughts and ideas on these different modes, and if you would like these modes. And the next video in our series is going to be Part 2, Modes, Part 3, Training Modes. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. And again, thank you guys for watching.